Just start by first, I know that it's a tough loss for KU, but I, again, want to reiterate, I absolutely meant what I said earlier in the week. They're doing all the right things there at KU. Their team, I thought, just in watching them through the year, their execution defensively has been really, really good. Offensively, they were getting better and better. A week ago, they really moved the ball pretty well. And you could just tell they're doing the right things and their guys play hard. I know the score may not indicate that, but I'm out there watching them play hard, and fortunately for us, we played really well. Maybe our best game, just overall execution, in the way we played. I thought in every part of the game, we played well. We started off just a little bit slow offensively, but then we have the punt return for the touchdown. And then defensively, we really started off pretty well. We gave up the one drive that led to a field goal. But other than that, we had a lot of good stops and pressure and made some turnovers. Jordan Evans made a great play. But offensively, again, I loved the balance. I thought we ran the ball well. Dede Westbrook and Baker Mayfield, again, were just incredible. But Dede was just sensational all night. The kickoff return should have been a touchdown, too. He's just lightning in everything that he does. And then Baker's playing so well. I thought Joe had a great game, Mixon as well. Thought the line did a nice job. And again, we had that's a pretty good defense. Really, I like their defense. I think they're really good, and we executed really well against them. So it's a good positive win. We have a short week. I thought it was a big positive that offensively we got our guys out, at least with the quarter and a half, to save some of their energy. Defensively, a full quarter and a little bit of maybe the fourth. And so those guys had to play a lot, and the younger backups, which helped, gets them better. We've needed the depth. I can't keep track. I cannot even keep count of the guys we're missing as starters and even backups now. So, but we've had guys come in and play well in all the different spots we needed them to. But it leads to a short week. But I feel we're coming out of this game, we're in pretty good shape to handle the short week. We'll practice tomorrow night. We'll be on the field tomorrow evening from 8 to 9. We'll have some meetings and dinner ahead of that. But that gives us a day to finish some recruiting and to give our coaches a little more time to game plan before we get on the field with the players in the evening. So we'll practice tomorrow as if it was a Monday. We'll practice Monday, Tuesday as if they were a Tuesday, Wednesday. Probably lighten it, 10, 15 minutes, take a little bit off. And then our Wednesday practice will be like our long walkthrough that we do on Thursdays ahead of games. So that's how we'll handle the week.
So Joe and Dede are fine? They're nicked up?
No, we just took them out. No, they're okay.
You were so young on the outside, defensively with your outside linebackers. If I see any players pretty rough, Ricky, Jack, Harry's, and guys like that.
They all did a nice job. Ricky did a really good job. Caleb played well. Capri did really well. Capri kind of went in our personnel for like Obo, what Obo does, and seemed like he'd had a nice game. Those guys all responded really well.
Bob, was this something for Kansas specifically, or is this something that you want to do to get guys? Did you want to try and give guys more limited roles and maybe try and get some more playmakers on the field defensively?
Well, it's mainly because of depth, because Obo's out, and look at count the guys that are out. So we don't have a choice.
But I mean, bringing in Caleb and kind of substituting those packages of Will Johnson and
well, because a guy can only handle. For instance, if we were going to play Capri in Obo's role, Obo's not playing. He can only handle so much mentally. And he's a bright guy. I just mean that package is separate from now. You're tying it in to play Jack. He hadn't played Jack. Oh, he could play Jack because he played Sam. Well, no, he can't. The calls it gets to be too much. So we were trying to balance it on who can handle what. So it's been a chess match with everyone out.
So strictly in depth.
Sure.
Bob,
but it worked well, so it gives us food for thought moving forward too, though.
Bob, 170 yards total offense, 3 points. How gratifying was it? I guess there's 69 yards on their scoring drive, 101 the rest of the game. How gratifying was it to have that?
About gratifying, it's just good. It's positive to play well.
But to put it behind you from last week is what I'm saying. To
Well,
come out
it's
and play
1
well
week,
on
you know.
defense.
Next week will be another journey. So, in our world, you live week to week. So right now, the guys, responded and really played well in all parts.
Bob, can you talk a little about the defensive line? There's 4 guys, and the guys that didn't play a lot of snaps. It's not what they played.
Yeah, they did a nice job. I thought all of them, AR, Neville, Big Bear. Fun to see Devontae Lampkin is coming on, he's a big guy that's really powerful, getting better and more confident. We're so down, we moved Dwayne Orso last night to, during the afternoon, you got to come back and play D tackle, D end, so that's where it's at. DJ Ward also seemed to play. I thought he battled in there really well. Those guys didn't give up a thing running, and that can go overlooked. Oh, that's a big deal when you make somebody one-dimensional, and and then we got some pressure more in the second half.
Bob, obviously a lot of big plays from Dede, but that second pass that he was going to throw, the decision to pull it down and run instead of throw it.
It's a good decision. It would have been a tight throw to get it into where he would have had to get it in, so he pulled it down and turned on his jets like he can and made some big plays.
You ever had a player, Bob, that has developed as rapidly as he
Probably
has?
not, or just that's come on, with that kind of a spark. Not really. And he's just got such lightning speed, and quickness.
That fourth down, you changed your mind? The quarterback
Yeah, I was
talk
back
you
and
to
forth. My thought process coming out of half, you're up 25 points. The old defensive coordinator, don't give them anything to get excited about. That's what you're thinking on the 45-yard line. We've done well. Don't give them a thing to get juiced. And punt it to the 10, and your defense has been playing well, and just leave it at that. But I just got such confidence in what we're doing offensively and the execution, and putting it in Baker's hands. And Lincoln kind of guaranteed me they'd pick it up, so I went with him. I said, all right, I'm going to do it.
Bob, can you talk about just kind of the intensity that you had on defense, and especially with your leaders, guys that didn't play really all that well last week, with Jordan Evans, the pick 6, and Jordan Thomas seemed to play really well.
Yeah, they played and made competitive plays and made plays they had opportunities to make, stepped up and made them, and that's what we have to keep building on and keep improving and keep doing it more consistently.
How much does it benefit your team that Dede has really given you that spark that you talked about, especially on the return game? You've had great returners throughout your career, but here you've got another one, and that's positive.
It'll juice everybody up because now they know, we got a chance, with him back there to really, if we do our job. And I thought A.D. Miller's block was a fine block. It'll juice everyone up and give them more, that they know that can happen.
How much fun did it see someone like Devin Montgomery?
It was awesome, man. The team. We were all excited to see Devin go in there, and he's a good back. Colonel Garibay, who helps us in our academic center and kind of looks, follows my guys, academically and reports to me on a lot of stuff. Found him. He knows his uncle pretty well, so he found him for us, and really a good player. He made a nice run in one of our team sessions this week, and so it was fun to see him and Najee. Najee gets in there and gets a carry and look good. So those guys work hard, and they've stepped up and and gave us some plays.
Are you willing to offer any kind of time frame as to how long Bledsoe will be suspended?
It's indefinite, unsure right now on how long Amani will be suspended.
Just a violation of team rules?
Yeah.
You've had some explosive offenses in the past. I mean, you had Jason and Adrian playing together, and you got Sam and DeMarco. But is this right there with it? It's just I mean,
definitely. But you can't put those ones back there. I happened to catch a little bit they were saying about Jason White back in 2003, and that group was pretty decent. So I don't ever place a first, second, third or at all, but this group's right there with any of them.
How much do you know about how Samaje's doing with his return?
It's been really positive. He has felt really good. I'm sure there'll be no chance this week, but but it's been progressing really well. The first week it went really well. He felt good even in the first week. So we're optimistic.
Obviously, you played a lot of the younger linebackers because of the injuries, but specifically with Caleb and Ricky, do you feel like they have progressed enough throughout the season that maybe they would be pushing for playing time anyway?
Possibly. All right. Thank you.